A dress for $7. A leather jacket for $12. Thousands of new products appear on Shein every single day, and by tomorrow, thousands more will replace them. Right now, somewhere in Guangzhou, a garment worker is stitching clothes that might end up in your next order. She started work early this morning, and she probably won't leave until late tonight. According to multiple investigations, weeks like this aren't unusual. They're often the norm. And while you're watching this video, dozens of new products will quietly appear inside the Shein app. But here's the unsettling part. Before the algorithm ever decided to show those clothes to you, someone else had already paid the price for them. This is the story of the invisible machine behind the world's cheapest wardrobe. Most fashion companies want you to remember their stores. Shein wants you to remember its app. There's no famous flagship store, no celebrity CEO constantly giving interviews, no giant billboards that define the brand. Instead, there's an endless stream of clothes scrolling past your screen, so fast that yesterday's trends already feel old. Behind that simple app is one of the most valuable private fashion companies in the world. In only a few years, Shein managed to challenge companies that had spent decades building global empires. Brands like Zara became famous for bringing new fashion from the runway to customers in just a few weeks. Shein looked at that system and decided even weeks were too slow. Today, many designs can move from an idea to production in only a matter of days. At first glance, it feels like an incredible business success story. But that's also the wrong way to look at it. The real question isn't, how is Shein so cheap? The real question is, who is paying the part of the price that you don't see? Because every $7 dress still has a real cost. If you don't pay it, someone else does. And today, we're going to follow that hidden bill from the factory floor all the way to your front door. Here's what happens long before a dress appears in your shopping cart. Every second, millions of people post outfits on TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest. Most of us see entertainment. Shein sees data. Its systems constantly monitor which styles are beginning to trend. Not just what's already popular, but what's suddenly gaining attention. The moment something starts taking off, Shein doesn't wait for a designer to spend months creating a collection. Instead, it launches what the industry calls a microbatch. Maybe 50 pieces, maybe 100, just enough to test whether people actually want it. Those clothes are produced almost immediately through a massive network of manufacturing partners. Then the real test begins. The algorithm watches everything: how many people click, how many save it, how many add it to their cart, how many actually buy it. If customers love it, production explodes. If they ignore it, the design quietly disappears forever. No giant warehouse, no clearance sale, no racks full of unsold clothes. To you, it's simply never existed. On paper, this sounds incredibly efficient. Produce less, waste less, only manufacture what people actually want. And to be fair, that's exactly how Shein often describes the system. But there's another side to that efficiency. For clothes to go from an internet trend to a finished product in just a few days, factories have to move just as fast as the algorithm. Workers have to respond immediately. Production schedules change overnight. The pace never slows down. Fast fashion used to mean fast design. Shein turned it into something entirely different, a supply chain that moves at the speed of social media. But that's only half the story. For years, another advantage quietly helped keep prices unbelievably low. A U.S. trade rule called the de minimis exemption allowed low-value packages to enter the country without paying import tariffs. Instead of shipping huge containers to stores, Shein shipped millions of tiny individual packages directly to customers. Each package looked insignificant. Together, they became one of the biggest competitive advantages in modern retail. That rule wasn't designed for an app like Shein, but for years, it worked perfectly for one.